Hi, how are
Hi,
you?
um, I am good. What about you?
Alhamdulillah. I'm good as well. So,
Okay,
how's your day?
my day was very busy and I am very happy because Ramadan month is going on. So maybe I am little bit of busy, but there is lots of rahmat also in this month. So I am the person who getting all the things having fast. So that is that is a good feeling to me.
Exactly, that's true. And I think as a housewife, it's very responsibility we have. Like you have also kid, you have household works and keeping fasting. It's not an easy task.
Yes, it is not easy task, but I can manage. My daughter also having fast. So that's also I am very happy to her and me also. So that's all about me, and that's a good we can connection with our Lord in this month. We have a because I we do lots of things only for our Lord. We having for fast only for our God. So that's a good experience and good feeling too as a person.
So, how old is your daughter is?
I can't. I missed your voice. Can you repeat?
I think how old your daughter is.
Okay, she is 8 years old.
Wow. 8 years she's keeping fasting. Wow.
Yes, yes, she is getting. She said, "Mama, I want to fast." So I said, "Okay, if you it is you really want to, you can do." So yes, she is doing.
That's all. So, shall we start our conversation about communication skills?
Of course. Let's
Okay.
start.
What's about communication skills? How it's important in our life?
Okay, nowadays I think so. Communication skills is very important. As a teacher, as a mother, I always prefer to with the academic. I think so. My children has to good at communication skills. My children and my student also they have to work upon their communication skills because that is very important. After you know about the communication skills, you know how to speak to your stranger, your classmate and your elder and your siblings lots of things and you have to work upon that. If you have good communication skills, you can convince any person in your point of view. You can speak with the confidence because you have a good confidence. You have a good confidence about the communication skills. You know how to speak with the other person. You know how to speak with the elder and you know how to speak with the small one. So it is only one thing, that is communication skills. With the academic knowledge, teachers should have to work upon that you with their student, how to speak and where to speak, what will be the manner. That's all about the communication skills. So that my point of view, that is very major important, equally to academic communication skills.
And I think it should be taught since our childhood because I have seen lots of person who has like good command over other subject, but when it starts to come speaking, they are not able to express themselves. And I think communication skill when you are talking with someone for the first time, so people will definitely not ask about how much knowledgeable person you are. They will get to know by your like sense of humor, by your body language, the way you speak, everything. Right. So that I think that's the thing is very important. We need to work on it. Whether we don't have that much knowledge on any specific things, right? But if we are able to communicate with others, whatever we have knowledge, if we are able to articulate to others, what is the best thing? Because sometimes it happens, we try to make understand to others. And if that person is not able to understand me, so we just think that that person is not able to understand me, he's taking me wrong. I think it is not their fault, right? It is our fault because we are not able to make them understand,
Correct,
right?
correct. I fully agree with you. It is our fault if we're not able to understand someone and someone is not understand to us. Maybe it will be our fault because we don't have the good knowledge about the how to communicate the other person. And this is very important. And if you, it is a no, don't worry if you are not good communication skill. There is no need to worry. You can work upon that. First one, I want to speak with my, I want to tell the all the viewers who's really want to learn the this skills. So I can say this is a learnable things. Don't worry about that. If I don't I have idea how to communicate to other, you think so I am not good enough, so it is not good. You can work upon that. Okay, so you can learn from those people who are very good at their communication skills. So find out those people in your atmosphere who those are very good at their communication skills. Find out their body language, found out their speaking way, their tone of voice, and how they speak. And if you are you find out they are good communicator at the mobile. And nowadays there are lots of ability things are available like our mobile also. So you can search on the YouTube also. There are so many teachers are available. They are they are giving to us their lecture, deliver their lecture on the communication skill. You can learn from them. And if you are good at watching the someone interview, and there are so many famous personality interviews also available in our YouTube, you can watch them also. So you can learn from them how they communicate, how they listen to other person, how they speak, and what is the manner of speaking. That's all about communication skills.
Exactly, that's true. So I just want to ask, what is the most important thing in communication?
Okay, in a communication, I think so. First important thing that is listening habit. If you are good listener, you can be you 100% surety you become a good speaker. So if
That's true.
someone, yes, someone is something is speaking, listen to very carefully. Doesn't matter he is an elder, he is a child. Maybe that will be 2 years old kid, but listen them carefully. Listen him carefully what they want to speak. And even we are also there, we are communicating to each other. Try to listen very, very, very carefully how they speak, what is the intention of speaking. After that, if you listen someone very carefully, after that you going to know about the answer. That is what is the intention of their asking that question, and what is their feeling in currently. And after listening the properly, you can give them answer in a proper way. So that will help for you. That is the most important in my point of view.
Exactly. And I would like to point, like, put in one thing, like while we are talking with someone, right? And it's not about only listening. We are listening to that person, right? But we should try to ask a question that should be, I can say, no, not open-ended questions. Like there are two types of questions that we ask to others. Like I'm going to give you an example. We can ask to others like, "What do you like?" So if that person is saying, "I like to read book," like that is like close-ended question. But at the same time, if I say, "Why do you like to read book?" it will be open-ended question because I'm just that I'm giving that person to give the chance to speak more and more. And likewise, when we have a good talk for a long time, right? So talking with someone, we should try to keep in mind that we will try to ask a long question. I should try to give them to speak more and more.
Correct, correct, correct. You, if you want to, speak someone in the polite way, try to, observe their personality, and want to learn from them. And what if some interest, their, what their interest, take interest, their interest. So if you taking the
Exactly.
interest, their interest, that person will be open up. After some time they will be open up, because every person take interest on yourself, not to other. It is a human psychology. If you take interest, their interest, they will be open up in a very friendly manner. And if you first meeting, you can ask firstly what is your name and about yourself. Try to find out, if you speak their self, you found out their hobbies are most precious thing any person's life. Because there is a only hobbies are a thing, there is a person is living here and there, and he and she want to doing something. Because and that is only topic they are fully think about they all the time, because that is their hobby. So if you talk about their hobbies and find out their question from their hobbies, so that will be conversation will be lots of time you take. And that person never forget forget you. So that's a point also.
I think if you hate that person for anything that we like about them, because everyone wants it. And if you give them like this is the like suppose if that person has worn any watch and I like that piece, we can say like you have worn a beautiful watch. It's really suits on you. So that person will definitely feel like it, right?
Correct. Correct. Every person, praising a someone, everyone person is like, you can find out what is their good point. Don't go with the negative things personally. First meeting anyone, every person have a good point also, and maybe good things also. Every person, it is a human nature. So good with the good point there, and having a that's in you can't find anything. They have a good dressing sense. You can praise them. You can find if you find a good confidence, you can praise them. And lots of things also, if you praise in a positive manner, the person will be impressed by your personality, because you are uplifting to him. Don't humiliate to other person. Having bad habits, maybe they have a bad habits, don't humiliate for their habits. So if you find in any one good habit, to praise the person. So maybe this is a good manner to uh, for communication skills.
Okay. And like what do you think about the reading books? Like if you read the book, so can we enhance our communication skill or not?
Correct, correct. Book reading is a very, very, very precious habit to anyone who really want to grow their life and doing great work, and they want to work upon their mindset. So book reading is a precious thing. If you are a good reader, you become a good person, and eventually you become a good speaker also. So because a book writer is a having a good mindset, they have a good experience their life. After that they wrote a book, so you can learn from them how lots of things. Yes, currently I am also reading a book that is how to win friend and influence people. So that's a book also most precious to me, because there are lots of key point there. I find out how to speak and what is the manner of the speaking. If you want to speak someone, and you if you find out any mistake to someone, how you can speak them. So yes, that is also good. And there are so many books are available in the market. You are really work upon your communication skills, and not only for your communication skills, there are so many point you can become. It is my experience. Before reading the book, I am a different person, and after reading a book, I am a different kind of person. I can evaluate myself, and maybe if I will complete 10 books, and I will become a different person. So yes, this is a yes a good point of reading habits.
Okay, that's really nice. Like if I ask you only three things that is very important for being a good communicator, so what would you like to give that?
Okay. First thing, it is to take interest to someone. If you take interest to someone, take interest to their interest. If you are interested, their interest to some people will be, more comfortable to you. And don't. First one is, take interest to their interest. Second one things, never humiliate to other person. Motivate them. If you find any things that is you think so, this is a good quality, I also want that kind of quality in my personality. So you can find out that quality and praise that person, so they will be happy. And they think so, wow, this is a good person, they praise me. Already she has a good qualities, after that she is praising me. So they will impressed by you. Not if you praise someone, eventually that quality you enhance your personality. So that is also thing. And I will suggest to you, if you want to good communicator, to that is listening. Listen carefully about their feeling, about their mindset, about their choice, and that's also helpful for you to become a good communicator in their life.
Exactly. And two things I would like to add. First one is like while we are talking with someone, we should try to like call their name because everyone likes to listen their own name, right? So first one is that, and the second thing, I think we should have to have a good eye contact.
Correct, correct, correct.
That is also very
Yes, eye contact is very important. If you want to, speak to someone, you have to make a eye contact and call them. Yes, call them their name. Read these things. So that book, that is how to win influence people. This is a line wrote ki, writer wrote that is, call the people their name by their name. They will happy for if someone is calling to their name. So every person, their name is very important to them. They really like to, like to calling their name by their name. So call their by, because that is not for, calling the name. That is, they find one thing that is important of their person, personally. If any is, any they are of, uh, at my school, like my principal ma'am, they are having a lots of staff, many 14 plus staff there. If she is calling by me my name, so I will happy, and I will delegate to working there, because of there is so many, teachers are after that. Ma'am is calling by me, so that every person like, I think so every person will like their calling their name. So I relate myself. Yes.
I think we can create an impact on others if we are while we are talking and if we are like calling their names. Everyone likes it, right? So I think this is the one thing we can adapt while we are talking with someone.
Correct, correct. So it is a like a important of their person life, you are like this, calling by their name. So they feel I am an important person. That's the reason she or he calling me in a good manner. So that's also good things as a good become a good communicator.
Exactly. So I think if we want to enhance our communication skills, so if we start talking at least three people every day whom we don't know, and even if we know, but we come up with the new topics with that person. So I think likewise we can also enhance our communication skills, right? Because we have to go our comfort zone. There are some people I can say they feel I am an introvert person, I'm a shy person. So I think it can be very helpful for those people, right? For them to overcome from these feelings. Because if I say I am a shy person, so I don't think so we are shy person since childhood. Right? It is, just because of the environment, just because of the upbringing, we have become that person.
Correct. Correct. I fully agree with you. Sometimes we have a different kind of situation. That's the reason we become a shy person. Doesn't matter. We have a lots of quality, lots of word in our heart, but we can't express those words because of where some situation make the person like that. So it is okay, overcome that situation. You can learn and listen properly, and after you can give your answer. There is no, pressure to you, you have to speak there and this manner. No, you can work upon slowly in your comfortable, in your comfort. No one can pressure to you. You have to speak there this manner, and this is only one chance, this is an exam. No, this is not exam. You are working on yourself, you are working on inner self. So don't uh, you know uh, don't rely to another other one person is what people will say. Only rely yourself, and I have to improve myself. That's the reason I am take a, um, I have to compare myself, not to other. So in this time I am this kind of person, I am not okay in this situation. Maybe next time I will overcome this situation because I am working upon that. That's only one thing.
That's true. And I think, yeah, this is the best thing we can acquire if we want to improve our communication skills. Yeah.
Correct, correct.
Yeah. So I think let's call it a day. It's been around 19 minutes. Thank you so much for giving valuable time.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm also too having a good meeting too with you. So that's a wonderful topic I found, because there it is the most, my heart, it is connect with my heart. So whenever I try to speak with my heart, so that's a great topic to me and a pleasure to meeting with you. I'm very happy.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
So much. Okay. Bye bye.
Have a nice day.
Bye.